because Muslims constitute almost 26% of population. And IUML, that ally of UDF led by the Congress Party, has been one of the most prominent parties and factions in the state. Now, North Kerala, Wayanad, Kozhikode, Kasaragod, all this area has a larger number of population of Muslims, and it's largely like they have been with the Congress Party mostly, and left is trying to woo them. That is what a kind of perception. Do you agree, Varghese? Is there something of the sort?
Yes, I think what is happening in Kerala over the last say 5-7 years, in the run-up to the last assembly election, or the first Polarization government, uh, the focus has been to reconstitute the social basis of the left politics. There's a lot. So broadly speaking, even at the cost of simplicity, let me put it this way: uh, as you cited the demographic figures, as all of you have referred to, so roughly nearly 50% of Kerala uh, is a combination of Christians and Muslims. So Hindus of all castes is just barely above 50%. So that is actually a debate that is part of Kerala's political mix. So in that mix, though in both fronts, you will find all castes and communities, you will find in all political parties in Kerala, including the BJP and the Congress and the left everywhere. Broadly speaking, left is being the more Hindus who have been with the left, and more Christians and minorities have been with the Congress-led UDF. So this decades-long arrangement has been sort of unsettled in the last 10 years, partly by a strategy of the CPM and partly because of other reasons. So what we could call a kind of a triangulated communal relationship between these two broad groups. There is a polarization becomes a little difficult. So what is happening is there is a kind of latent uh, rivalry between the Christians and the Muslims in Kerala that one can notice. But the BJP cannot benefit from that thing because for example, Manipur, because in a limited context, you might consider the BJP as an option, but then something else will happen, which will make that a difficult choice for Christians. For the Muslims, very interestingly, some segment of the Christians and the Hindus see the Congress as being controlled by the Indian Union Muslim League. So therefore, that is one of the reasons part of them shifted to the left, particularly in central Travancore and southern Kerala in the last assembly election. And the left promotes this. So very paradoxical equations happen there. One part of Christians have moved to the left parties because they think that the Congress is favoring Muslims at the cost of Christians. And one segment of Muslims have moved to the left because that segment of the Muslims think that the Congress, the CPM is much more strident against Modi than the Congress is. So for opposite reasons, a segment of both both Christians and Muslims have shifted to the left.